Sexual abuse scandal threatens to engulf an institution Americans once considered one of their most wholesome and patriotic, the Boy Scouts.
Those perversion files that they've had reflect that they have removed thousands of offenders of childhood sexual abuse over the years, and they've kept that in files secretly.
New York Attorney Jeff Anderson says internal documents kept at Boy Scouts of America headquarters describe sexual abuse dating back to the 1940s. Show.
All over the way, and I have to read faces. Okay. So my friend out there in Hong Kong, there's another thing he does apart from yachting, is he is a scout leader, a straight, normal, honest scout leader. So wherever he goes, he gets involved in the scouts and leads scouts, and that's great. Except that when he was joining the Hong Kong one, and that is mentioned somewhere here, the Hong Kong, here, look here, Baden-Powell Lodge, of course, Baden-Powell and scouts to meet in Hong Kong. Now, apparently, when he started up, I don't know, a couple of years ago, at the Hong Kong scouts amongst the expat community out there, the children, 12 to 14 years old, came up to him and said, hey, we've been abused by the previous scout leaders. And he was horrified, so he sent an email or a letter to the Hong Kong scouting officials, and nothing was done, as usual, because it's, of course, all Freemasonry, and wherever you see Freemasonry, you see paedophilia, and that's a fact. And then his Facebook was hacked, and messages were sent without him knowing from his Facebook account to all his contacts, and they were like, bad messages. And he then later found that out through one of his contacts, who then said, look, did you send this to me? And he said, no, of course not. And so basically they had reacted by doing nothing, and also they hacked his Facebook and besmirched him. And in the end it came to nothing, that they said, because we can't interview all the victims of these Mason scout leaders, we can't pursue this investigation. And they closed it down. Nothing, they just did nothing whatsoever. And this is how it always happens. It's like that Scottish guy I know whose brother was abused by the cricket master, or the cricket master abused all the boys in the cricket team. And when the parents tried to take this cricket master to court, it never went anywhere, and it was later found out that he was a Mason, heavily linked to Cambridge, and he quashed it all. So, yeah, apparently in Hong Kong, the Hong Kong scouting thing, this has been going on for easily 12 to 14 years, which goes back to this, doesn't it? It goes back like this. Hong Kong, 1996. It goes back to the beginning of the scouts in Hong Kong. And apparently, if your child joins the scouts in Hong Kong, the child then has the privilege to go to higher education and stuff like that. It's like a passport to get further in Hong Kong. And they will be abused. Not by my friend, that's for sure, but in the past they have been, but ever since, I would say April 1996. So there you go. The case can't be brought, but my video can. YouTube, do not pull this video. This is just truth, and I'm not coming from any angles other than truth and reality, okay? So try and be fair with me on this one.